This is the actual first shelf for the planter. There's going to be two shelves. One's going to be the upper shelf, and it's going to be placed about 6 inches below the top of the actual barrel, which will allow us to place enough soil in there to grow plants, or even plant plants that are, already grown. We'll probably go to Home Depot or Lowe's, but most likely Home Depot, to acquire those plants. We may even grow some bulbs in there that will grow in August. But this is the first shelf. Again, it's going to be placed about 6 inches below the top of the barrel, and there's going to be one basically the same, in the same shape, same size shelf in the barrel itself. Possibly this a little bigger, basically because the barrel itself is wider in the center. Again, this is closer to the top. I'm going to give you an idea on what the shelf or the plate looks like. Now this plate, again, I may have mentioned in my last video, is going to be covered in a waterproof rubberized type texture, so water doesn't penetrate the wood. But actually I am going to drill multiple holes in this shelf to allow the drainage of the water when we water the plants. I'm going to turn over this plate in a second. There's actually going to be four of these plates. One is going to be for the bottom, of course, and the other one's going to be for the top. The top is going to be used during off seasons, so we can place a planter or a actual plant inside of a plant bucket to be placed right on top. And then during the spring and summer months, the lid that's going to be similar to this is going to be removed. Now this is not a cedar wood or anything like that. It's a white wood, which Home Depot or even the other hardware stores call white wood, which is basically a pine. I'm not really concerned about the pine itself because I'm going to be waterproofing this so water cannot penetrate it and so it doesn't rot out. So I'm going to turn it over now. Yeah, this is the underside of it. As you know, that the edges are sort of beveled to fit into the barrel that I am doing. It's not exactly perfect, nor were the actual lids in the bottom were perfect for this original, for the barrel when it was first constructed. But anyway, this is it. Thank you for listening. Restoration of a whiskey barrel into a planter. The planter itself will have a cutout, so I'm going to be modifying the barrel somewhat because the second shelf or the plate that's going to hold the second plants will have a hole cut out in the barrel itself to allow sunlight and so forth, so you can see the plants. Yeah, you get the idea.